We all hate budgeting. To some of us, it's a four-letter word. We don't want to see where our money is going, how much of it is going, and then how much we don't have left afterwards. But in order to achieve the goals you want in life, you have to implement some sort of budgeting strategy. That way, you'll know how much funds you need in order to achieve the goals. One of my favorite mentors is the late Mr. Jim Rohn. And he trained me on a simple budgeting strategy that I work to implement into my life. He calls it the 70-10-10-10 plan, meaning for every dollar you earn, you spend no less than 70 cents. The first 10 cents goes to the most important asset, which is you. This goes back to the Babylonian days, if you ever read The Richest Man in Babylon, the philosophy of paying yourself first. For every dollar you earn, a tenth of it goes to you. That's the first expense, if you want to call it that, to put it towards you. The next 10% goes to your future, your retirement, whether it's a 401k or an IRA, helping towards building your retirement. The last 10% is giving, charity. If you're a religious person, you call it tithing. The Lord loves a cheerful giver, and he asks that you just give a tenth of what you earn back to him, and he gives back in abundance. This is the law of sowing and reaping. So just be a giver. So now you have 10% going to the savings, 10% going to your future, and 10% going to charity. These are the most important 30 cents out of that dollar that you'll ever spend, or expense if you want to call it that. But a lot of people don't see it that way. They don't see this as a priority, which it should be. They put this on the back end so they can take care of everything else. So how is the other 70 cents allocated? Well, as a personal financial instructor, of course I'm going to break it down for you. So out of that dollar that you earn, spend no more than 25 cents towards housing. Apologize if my back's to you. I'm a southpaw, so it makes it difficult here. It's more difficult that I don't erase everything that I write, so I'm doing my best. But no more than 25 cents goes to housing. Now this includes mortgage, rent, utilities, insurance, taxes, and food. No more than 5% goes towards transportation. Now transportation, I mean your car loans, taxes, maintenance, insurance, and gas. So, and then one important expense that people miss out on because they don't see it when they get their paycheck, because people always look at the take-home pay, but what they fail to miss out on is taxes. And taxes are usually the second or third biggest expense. If you're the average person, you are in the 25% tax bracket. So 25 cents of every dollar you earn is going to Uncle Sam. So if you're not paying attention to taxes, then you're missing out on a huge cash flow opportunity. So just to review real fast, this is what we have going so far. We have 10% going to a savings account that you don't touch. We have 10% going towards your future, your retirement, whether that be a IRA or a 401k. Then we have 10% to tithing, charity, giving some sort. 25% going to housing, 5% going to transportation, and then 25% going into taxes. That leaves 15% for everything else. Everything else meaning health and life insurance, entertainment, and then other bills if you have it as credit card, student loans, or medical bills, etc. So let's put this to numbers, to real life number situation. The average median income for an individual, as reported by the census, is just over $50,000. But to make my math simple, we're going to go to $60,000 so in this example we can go off of $5,000 a month gross. So going off $5,000 a month, here's what we're looking at. Every single month you're putting $500 towards your savings, you're putting $500 towards your retirement. You're putting $500 into giving. For housing, you're putting in $1,250. For transportation, you're putting in $250 per month. And in taxes, Uncle Sam is taking $1,250. And then there's everything else, which is $750. Now, if you're the average individual, many people are way too heavy here in housing and way too heavy here in transportation and not paying attention to taxes. And so, given in this example, you can see, do you think $750 is going to cover expenses such as entertainment, life, and health insurance, especially if you have credit card bills, student loans, and medical bills? So in this example, you can see why less than 2/3 of America has less than $1,000 in the bank, or they never seem to have enough for retirement at the end. So if you fall in this position, in my next video, I will show you how you can get your budgeting in line to help you achieve your goals. Because here at J3 Motivation, it's all about living with purpose.
I just wanna go down.